Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this natural glowy look. Just kidding. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this look today. I'm gonna be honest, I planned out what makeup look I wanted to do, but it wasn't like, I was just basically figuring it out as I was doing it. So yeah, if you guys are interested on how I got this look, just keep on watching. So first I'm gonna start off by clipping my hair so that it doesn't get in the way. And next I'm gonna take my BADESCU spray to just prime my face. I'm gonna be taking my green LA Girls Pro Concealer to color correct the redness. Now using my NYX Dark Circle Concealer and a concealer brush, I'm just gonna be lightening up the darkness under my eyes as well as some bluish purplish spots on my face. And then I'm just gonna be using my Juno & Co. Beauty Blender just to blend everything out. Now I'm going to be taking my ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade and brush number 14, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. Now taking a flat concealer brush and the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, I'm just going to be sculpting my brows and making them look a little bit more sharp and just cleaning up whatever mistakes I've made with the dip brow. And I'm also using that to prime my eyes. And I'm just going to be taking my Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm just taking a small dime-sized amount and just blending that all over my face. I really love this foundation because it looks so flawless on my skin. And the coverage, you guys can see, is really nice, and it gives like this nice radiant look. So next I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to use that to bronze my face. I've been really into cream contouring lately. I actually bought this by accident, thinking that it would have been a darker shade so I could use it to contour, but it wasn't dark enough, so I just ended up using it as a bronzer, and I really like how it looks. So yes, that's what I've been using. And I'm just going to blend that out. Now taking my Maybelline concealer in the color Cafe, I'm just going to be contouring my nose, as well as my cheekbones. And I'm just using a little bit here. I didn't want too much of a contour because I'm going to be using powder as well here. And now just using a small round contour brush, I'm just going to be using that to blend out the contour on my nose. And now I'm just using my beauty blender. I'm squeezing it to get the shape. I'm just gonna blend out the contour on my cheekbones. Now I'm gonna use the Fit Me concealer in the color Sand to highlight. I'm also gonna use the Fit Me concealer in the color Medium to clean up the contour. And just using my beauty blender to blend everything out. Now I'm using my DERMABLEND loose setting powder and an e.l.f. Total Face brush to set my face. So I don't usually like to wear expensive product unless I'm going out. So instead of using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I'm just going to be using the Clear Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline New York. Now taking my fluffy eyeshadow brush and using my Yes Please palette by ColourPop Cosmetics, I'm going to be taking the color Champs and just putting that all over my lid. So this step is unnecessary, but I'm taking the color Mischief and just putting that all over my lids. Again, I was figuring it out on the way, and to be honest, you didn't even need this step. Now taking my Subculture palette by Anastasia, I'm going to be using the brush that it comes with, and taking that side of the brush, I'm going to be using the color Untamed to contour my eyes. And now using the opposite side of that brush, the more fluffy side, I'm just going to be using that to blend out the contour a little bit. Now just using a regular eyeshadow brush, I'm going to be taking the Masquerade palette by JUVIA'S Place, and I'm just going to use the color Zola to start deepening that contour on the outer sides of my eyes and as well as the inner sides. Sort of creating like a halo eye kind of. And now taking a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to use that same color and I'm just going to start defining my crease with it. And now taking this dark blue shade called Chai or Kai and just deepening that contour. Going back to the Subculture palette, I'm just going to be using a fluffier crease brush and the color Untamed to blend out any harsh lines. I'm also going to be using the color Axes to blend that out a little bit more and to deepen the contour a little bit. Now taking my Yes Please palette and using the color Full Zip, I'm just highlighting my brow bone. And using that smaller crease brush, I'm just going to be taking the color Fulani from the Masquerade palette and just deepening up my crease at the outer corners of my eyes. And also going back to the color Chai just to build up the color. So I'm just going back and forth. And now using a flat brush, I'm going to be taking that green color called Mali. And I'm just going to be sort of highlighting all over my eye with that green color. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid, but just below where the crease is. Now I'm just building up the color here. Now taking this small pointed eyeshadow brush, I'm using that dark color Chai again to just deepen up the contour, make sure it's more defined after putting that green color on top of it. I'm just building it up. And now using the fluffier side of that brush, it's an all over eyeshadow brush, just using the color Zola just to blend everything out together on both sides of my eyes, and using a crease brush to just blend everything out, making sure that there are no harsh lines. And I made that face because it looked like the eyeshadow was everywhere, so I wanted to fix that. So I just used my Fit Me concealer and just using that flat concealer brush to just sharpen up and clean up whatever mess I made with the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna set it later, so I'm just using my beauty blender to blend that out or set it a little bit. And now going back to that palette, I'm just going to be using that dark blue shade and just using that under my eyes on the outer corners and using the green more towards like the center. Now for my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and an angled blush brush to bronze my face a little bit more. And now taking my Tarteist palette, I'm just going to be taking that darker bronzer shade and just using that to contour my cheekbones. Now taking my blush trio from Anastasia called Peachy Love, I'm going to be taking the color Ginger. And now using that same Tarteist palette, I'm going to be taking a highlighting brush and I'm just going to use that to deepen the contour. This powder is super pigmented. That's why I made that face, and I was worried that it might make such a harsh streak, but it didn't because I did it so lightly. So that's what I used to deepen my contour on my nose. Now taking my NYX HD finishing powder and a highlighting brush, I'm just going to be using that to highlight and set my under eyes, as well as sharpen up my nose contour. Now I'm taking an old favorite of mine. It's the Pure Hollywood Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'm using a fluffy fan brush just to highlight my face. I'm using a lot here because I really wanted this look to be a glowy look, so that's what I did. And now taking this eyeshadow brush, I use this for highlighting, so I'm just going to be using that and the same Pure Hollywood powder to just highlight my brow bone as well as my nose. And now taking my Tarteist palette, I'm taking the middle shade there. It's the lightest highlighting shade, and I'm just using that to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Now I'm taking my NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I'm just making a simple line here, nothing too crazy. Just want to make this a little bit more dramatic. I was really scared that it wouldn't match, but it ended up matching, so that's why I look happy. Now I'm just going to be curling my lashes and getting ready to put mascara on my eyes. Now I'm taking the Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara from Maybelline. It is waterproof. And I'm just, you know, putting my mascara on. Now I'm taking my Clear Duo adhesive. I made that face because there's like glue all over the bottle. And the lashes I'm using, I can't remember exactly what they are, but they're the faux mink ones from Ardell. They're the natural looking ones though. I didn't get anything too crazy. So yeah, I'm just using my hands to put them on. This was a last minute idea. If I plan on putting lashes, I would usually do the eyeliner right after, but you know, I just did it. It completed the look, to be honest, so. I'm taking my NYX lip liner in the color Hot Cocoa, and I'm just gonna line my lips. And now I'm taking my Brown Sugar lip gloss from ColourPop Cosmetics in the color Dumpling, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lips. It looked a little bit too orange for me, and I kind of didn't really like that, so to mute the color a little bit, I'm gonna be taking my MILANI Cosmetics. It's a lip gloss, and I'm just gonna be using the color Champagne. And I ended up liking how that looks, so I just left that. Now taking my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, I'm just setting my face here. And yeah, that's the look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!